Hi guys, welcome to Comfort Life channel. It's Irina and I am very happy to see you here today. In this video, I really want to share with you a very good remedy, I'd say. It's called warming socks, and it's very good for so many things when you're having a headache, let's say, or when you're having a fever, a cold, and many other things, which I will list just in a second. And I've really came across this method in the natural, some kind of natural magazine, and I was so happy to see it because that's what my grandmother used to do. I was suffering from bronchitis, throughout many years in my childhood, mostly in summertime, right? A poor kid. It really helped me a lot. I was breathing better and all kind of things. So I just want to share with you real fast the technique. I would demonstrate it on my hand, and it is so easy to make. You could really use it with great results. So first, let me say the warm socks technique is actually wet warm socks technique. We could say it like that. And it's really good when you're suffering from bronchitis, fever, headache, or migraine, also headache related to fever. If you have nasal congestions, ear infections, sinus infections, sore throats, upper respiratory infections, also inflammation of your feet, your ankles, sprains, strains, and simply the pain. What are we going to need? We will need 2 pairs of socks. So one of them would be just regular socks, like supposed to be some medium, not really heavy, but light, 100% cotton socks. Organic cotton, I guess, not really the issue here. So, and another pair of socks would be 100% wool socks. So this video was also easy for me to make because I have an Etsy store where I sell handmade 100% natural wool socks, so you could check it out. I'll put the link in the description bar down below this video. So you would need that as well. And also, it's optional, but it's really very good. You could use rosemary essential oil. My grandmother didn't have that, but she had some natural herbs like sage or even melissa, kind of all helped me out, but those were so natural things, you know, when you just go in the field and you pick it up. So I'm very happy as a kid to experience, that being so close to nature. So now, back to the remedy, and you would also need a warm bath and a towel. So what you're going to do, you would need to make your feet hot. So you take a hot bath, you make a hot bath. It's actually really good already for all kind of colds and infections. So it doesn't have to be a full bath, you just make it for your feet. So you pretty much soak your feet in warm water. It doesn't have to be boiling hot for like 5 or 10 minutes. You need to make sure that your feet are warm before applying this treatment. Then you would need to get a towel and dry off your feet. That would be a moment when you would apply some rosemary oil. I would recommend you to dilute the oil in some carrier oil. For topical applications, you would dilute rosemary oil, to 2 to 5%. So depending on how much you would need, you can apply it on your feet and also like on your entire foot also. And then you would need to get the cotton socks, and you would need to make them wet in a very cold water. Not like maybe very cold, but in cold water anyways. And then, of course, you make sure you don't have any excess water on them, and I'm going to demonstrate it on my hand. Those wet socks you put on your feet, and then you put the wool socks on top of that. So that like that, right? So you make sure that the heavy wool sock covers all the area of the wet sock. So why I'm saying heavy wool, because there are sometimes like very thin wool socks you buy in the store. This is actually not what we're looking for. We really need the wool socks. Besides, you could also watch my video about the health benefits of wool. It's really a good video to watch in this particular case, and then you immediately rush to bed. Make sure you are comfortable, you are warm with enough amount of blankets, and you sleep like this throughout the night until the morning. Of course, if you feel like extra uncomfortable, you could of course take it off, but try to really do it throughout the night. So to ensure the resolution of the process, you would need to repeat the same technique for 3 nights in a row. And just a little science behind it, like why does it really work? Like, you warm up your feet, you put the cold socks, and then you put the wool socks on top of that. Well, pretty much because your body sends the message to your brain like, oh my God, my feet are wet. We need to warm them up. And the wool socks actually help to do that a lot. So this message sort of increases the overall body temperature, of course not until a crazy degree. Of course, if you have a high fever, don't do this technique, of course. It's probably after the fever has gone and you have those other symptoms that are left, with a sinus infection and a cough. And your whole body circulation is increased, which is also very important. So the fluids start running out, you get rid of that excess mucus. So that's number one. Besides, when you increase that body temperature, but naturally, it kind of makes sure that it is not the place for bacteria and virus to stay in there. And increased circulation mobilizes the immune cells to fight that infection, to remove the congestion or any blood stagnation. Let's say if you have any pain in your feet or ankles, if that's what you're trying to fix. And really, a lot of people, it just runs in our family, they do report a significant reduction in congestions after using this method. Of course, I would say that you need to combine this method with some natural other treatments, like maybe some elderberry syrup. I also have a video on how to make that. And you could add a little bit of eucalyptus. It's not safe for kids though. So you could breathe it in. It's very good for relieving congestion or upper respiratory diseases. So this is so easy. This is how you do it. You just need 2 pairs of socks and some water. Rosemary oil is optional, as I've said. So I guess there's nothing else to add here. I really, guys, hope you like this video. I am kind of a person full of natural remedies, so I don't know if you're into it. But anyways, if you guys like this video, please put a thumbs up. Thank you so much for your time, support, and attention. I wish you to be happy and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your attention. Smart shopping is very important for me. I shop mostly online and I spend a lot of time comparing the prices. For my family and me, Thrive Market is a great website, even better than Amazon and Walmart. They ship very fast and their prices are simply the best. Make sure to follow the link in the description bar down below this video to start saving with Thrive Market.